Yo, what's Papa Cracker, Smacker like a Jack, and it's your boy Shaker Stowe, aka Shake AK, and today we actually continuing the fucking story. Last episode was the longest filler episode we've ever had on this channel. We was running around doing side quests for like 20 minutes, 2 hours, but yo. No, that nigga dipped. But yo, no way he run faster than me in robes though, he don't got the dexterity. Just to the south is the Grand Stairway and the Obsidian Ward, but lucky them gates don't open. Wyatt lucky? No one catching me sleeping here. That's a smart man. That's a smart man. How did he get here? He would have had to go around a very long way. I saw him too. It would seem our culprit has been cornered. Wait, where did he go? Did he use an escape rope? Now who's being silly? Press forward. I believe there is just enough space beyond that gear. Just mosey on through. Excuse me. He's all. This may be more challenging for an adult. Nigga scooching. Oh, he too thick. Are you really stuck? Come to think of it, why doesn't this thing turn anyway? It froze when the Grand Gates did. It was around the time of Reborn City's collapse nearly a decade ago. Presumably, these mechanisms are linked to the doors themselves. Many have tried to get them to operate again, but to no avail. Well, whatever. Even if it's tight, just force your way in. Hey, yo! Yo, look, usually I let some shit like that slide, but when Kane says it, bro, you know he mean it the wrong way. I mean, I don't normally say that to boys, but this is different. Hey, yo! This is Kane we're talking about. I'm gonna pretend that I didn't understand that remark. Alright, here we go. I need to butter that nigga up. Hey, yo! He's dead! Well, now I've done it. He's dead. Actually, it would appear that the drop isn't too far. It seems to lead into some kind of cave. Are you prepared for some spelunking? Yeah, why not? You just killed my friend. Down the rabbit hole we go. Take a swig. Boy, that water good as fuck. Oh my god. If y'all were here last episode, you would know I had a terrible shortage of water. It was quite tragic. Faced the Sahara Desert over for 2.5 hours. No drink. No bev. Feed him a Popeye's biscuit. No bev. Well, no sign of our friend. Perhaps he has wandered off in search of an exit already. Then it looks like it's our move. You killed him. He's gone. Eliminated, exterminated, eradicated. I'm still thinking of adding that item finder mod, but maybe I'll do it post restoration. Shit, I gotta remember how to add mods on this game. I gotta like dig into the files, and I don't know where the Reborn save that is on my computer. It's very complex. A lot of crystals on the ground. Like a lot. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, a revive. We need that. Huh? Alright, it says there's 4 items in here. Is that a shard or a plate? Shard. Any hard skills? Nah, no dice. Hey, he's all. Man, who needs an item find? I am the item finder. Did we just go in a circle? Oh, I know exactly where we are. See, man, Reborn is so good for this, bro. The non-linear progression. Like, you revisit areas. It's so well designed. You know he's going straight ass line until the end of the game. Ooh, a fossil. What I need is an old amber. But they know better than to give me a Pokemon that fucking good. They know way better. They know way fucking better. They know what would happen to this region if I got my hands on some shit like that. Armor fossil. Ooh, piece of candy. We can definitely use these revives. Sunstone. You know, I don't think a single good Pokemon evolves with a Sunstone. Alright, hold on. Cotton. That's it. That's the only one. Close your eyes and really think about every Pokemon that evolves from a Sunstone. It's like it's cursed. How did I know it was a Sunstone? Because it's shaped like a sun, silly. Wow, there's an item right here. What the fuck? Can you, yo, turn up the saturation? Yo. Ah, so this is where you've gotten to. I certainly had no intention of landing you down here, but it seems we found quite the hidden paradise. Oh, you were right behind me after all. But that's not the only thing we found, look. Oh, so it was true. Were you expecting us? No, not at all. But the older man just came through and explained the situation to me. I'm quite surprised that there's anyone else down here. To be clear, exactly what did he tell you? He told me how he was on the run from some individuals who kidnapped and brainwashed his daughter. Absolutely deplorable behavior, I won't abide by it. But he had your Gardevoir and just what have you done to this poor thing? I beg your pardon? Your Gardevoir doesn't seem to care for you as a trainer at all. Isn't that right? Correct! I had always been too afraid of Radimus to say anything about it, but when you'll protect me, won't you, Adrian? I'm not going to stand for anyone who treats their Pokemon badly. You're safe with me, Gardevoir. Oh, so that's how it is. What a pointless gambit. I've always hated being with him. But back at the castle, you seemed perfectly happy. It was all a show. I'm expected to be in perfect harmony with my trainer, but how can I with someone like that? All the horrible things he's done. Hey, yo, what'd he do? What'd he do? I'm a bit scared to ask that question. He's neglectful and lies all the time. I was even there when he brainwashed Luna. The truth is, I was glad when Elle stole me away. And there you have it. And there it is. I can't forgive someone for being so cruel to such a sweet Pokemon as Gardevoir. That's why I would definitely protect her. I'll help him get his daughter and his stolen property back. Stolen property too? What are you talking about now? Cousteau must know. After all, she has them. Cousteau stole something? What? Gardevoir took the amethyst pendant from Cousteau. This and... Wait, no, that amethyst pendant is Anna's. Get off of Cousteau. But there's still the ruby ring. These items rightfully belong to Elle. Sorry, did you mention an amethyst pendant? I guess it'll have to do. Only one key is necessary to reach the Airy. I believe I said that word correctly. I've never seen that word before. So taking both of them would have been ideal. People are often slow to part with their belongings, even when they hold them back. But it's better to proceed with what we can manage to secure than keeping you around dangerous people and risk further harm. As you say. Cousteau, right? And Radimus? I'll remember it. This can end as soon as you return the man's daughter. Well, that was strange. I'm surprised Gardevoir felt that way. Radimus, what's this about brainwashing? You wouldn't really have done that, would you? And exactly how would I do such a thing? That's a foolish idea. Well, anyway, we should chase after them before they get too far ahead. Perhaps this would be an amusing game after all. Well, I do see some grass around here, so let's see what unique Pokemon would be in an area like this. How do Pokemon get to an area like this? Gee, I guess the same way we did. Trash! 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 This Pokemon is trash! That thing didn't flinch. The classic nasty plot into physical attack setup. Never let them know your next move. It's an alien. Man, look, I need to buy even more Great Balls than I already did, which is wild, to be honest. Is all? Alright. I think we're at the end of the line here. Yeah, we're good. Oh, forgot to turn my shit off of 10,000. Hold up. Wait a minute. Trace this in case there's some secret, like when we were at the one place. I don't need that. Heat rod. Hey, this is what I need. A shiny stone, now that's useful. That honestly might be the first one that I've gotten. I know I failed getting one out of one of these things a while ago. I think we were at the academy when that happened. Damn, boy. This is a pretty dope area. No idea what you use that for. You'd probably sell it if I had to guess. Never heard of that item before. They giving me everything but an old amber. They scared of me. They scared of my potential. They fear me. How many items did it say were in here? I didn't. I only see 3 right now. That's probably it. These rocks have all been useless. Alright, let's continue. Are you quite through with this charade? Yeah, what did you do to Gardevoir? Please do not defile this holy place with your unintelligible shouting. El has done nothing to me. He has only freed me. Why is this so hard for you to believe? These heretics would not so much as believe in the Lord Arceus even if it bestowed holy judgment right before them. Their minds are made up already based on fictions they heard prior. One cannot see truth without first questioning their eyes. Come, Gardevoir and Adrian, let us ascend. This is getting weird. It is strange. When I fell down here, I was certain I would be trapped and alone. But almost immediately, I saw a girl climbing up the cave wall, and then Elle and Gardevoir appeared. And now you are. Is this some kind of secret tourist spot? If so, I'm displeased with their customer service. Wait, so Adrian was already chilling here? Well, that is not at all what I meant, but okay. It seems that they were able to open the door with the power of the amethyst pendant. If I heard correctly, do you, Cousteau, not possess the ruby ring? In that case, perhaps we can access a different door. Alright, y'all. Hop fucking quiz. Which door do we open? While y'all think of the answer, I'm gonna have me this. Got me some Sour Patch Kids. Ruby ring. Which door would it be? Ruby. Would it be the blue door? Would it be the green door? Would it be the door we just saw them niggas walk through? Nah, it couldn't be the red one, no. There's something else going on here, but I can't quite place it. It seems they were able to... Oh. I fucking love Sour Patch Kids, bro. Light becomes dark as dark becomes light. Truth becomes hidden, twisted, and lied. Each power its own seeks to impart itself onto the innocent heart. Those of light speak only truth, those of dark speak within lies. The divine will distinguish and ably sleuth the right from the wrong, the lies from the truth. Infernape says, Chimchar speaks in lies. Monferno too is ripe in darkness. Inferno light or dark? Well, you can't go around blaming people, that's dark. Monferno says, Chimchar and Infernape both have succumbed to darkness. Go around blaming people, that's dark. Chimchar says, Monferno always tells the truth, but Infernape is lying with dark. How do I? How am I supposed to know? I could just like brute force it, but like there has to be a... Well, there it is. If I change this answer... Oh, I can't change it. I wondered if the door would close or not. He's hard. Peppa says Clefairy speaks truth, but Clefable is descended into darkness. Clefairy says, my bad, y'all, I'm eating. These Sour Patch Kids, boss. Clefable has turned to darkness, but Cleffa remains in the light. Clefable says Clefairy always tells the truth, but Cleffa is the liar. How I know you're not lying? Elle and Gardevoir have continued up to the area. He asked to take the ruby ring from you so that you can't follow us. Will you give it to me? Hell nah. That's right. No way you're getting that ring. Yes, you said something like that about the amethyst pendant too. It really doesn't seem like you're lying, but Elle insists that they belong to him. And he did seem to know about them. These are old artifacts. It is not a simple matter of a single owner knowing their worth, or I'm sure several conflicts would have already been solved. I believe that. It's plain that they hold power. I had been wandering around here for nearly an hour, yet I couldn't imagine to open the doors at all without them. Just what is this place? I believe that the answer will become clear as we press forward. Which brings us back to the ring, huh? One of you is definitely lying to me, but who? I don't know what's up with Gardevoir, but Elle kidnapped her from Radimus. Luna wants to get us back to her. Yes, that Luna girl he keeps mentioning. Surely there's some way to prove one way or another. Elementary, my dear Adrian. Allow me. This is the ransom note left for me by Elle. Please read it. The others can attest to the fact that this is not a forgery. To one Radimus Van Hanen, I have captured your precious gossip Gardevoir. Should you wish to see her again, you will return my daughter to me immediately, Elle. If I were really so bad of a trainer as to warrant the hate that Gardevoir confesses, would I have followed L here? I'm not gonna lie, you didn't seem too happy to go at first, yet here I am. None of that makes any sense. Right, but we're gonna get to the bottom of it. Or the top, since we seem to be going up, but, well, bottom, top, whatever. I'm a switch, I don't care. Hey, yo! Hey, yo! Again, I'm going to pretend I didn't catch that. Alright, let's go find out together. All of us through the ruby door then. Let's do it! Gusto, do you do the honors as you are the ring bearer. Dude. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I have no like method of knowing what's right or wrong. Oh wow. Yo, I'm fucking nice. I met a girl. Nah, we ain't gonna do that again. Alright, y'all. Now you know for a fucking fact that whenever they present to you an item that heals your entire team before you walk through a door, it's gonna be some bullshit. This episode, what, 25, 26? We've been through this. Before I even talk to that nigga though, let me explore. Oh, I can't explore. One of these doors gotta be open already, right? It's such a cool spot. Alright. Oh, now shall we begin? As I thought, the door to the innermost sanctum will not open without all 4 keys. So Adrian, you failed to detain them. I think there are some questions that need to be answered, El. This is a holy place. This is not the place for trifles such as those. Beyond this gate lies for those whose dreams our worlds unfold. Behold, O unworthy ones. Yo, what a diss. Behold, O unworthy ones. The birthplace of Arceus. For it is known that the god of Pokemon did create onto the earth all other species. But wherefrom did the divine itself undertake its existence? For it is known that Pokemon are often found on voyage from space beyond our reach. Here upon our earth did a meteor crash, bearing upon it our Lord. Here in this sanctum doth that very meteor lie. Yet, while vile it is, that it should be buried so far beneath the field known as Reborn City, my Lord, I beg your forgiveness for humanity's sin. And yet, what if the door would open for us? What if Arceus could be born anew? For what might we use its holy power? If anything can be said to be heretical, I believe you've just named it. And what does a deceiver as you know of declaiming heresy? Isn't it ironic for you to say that with that Pokemon standing there by your side? Radimus, I've had more than enough of your constant lying. Why don't you just admit what you did to the poor Luna? Return Luna to me and I'll return your Gardevoir. If Gardevoir even wants to go back. You know, I feel like I think there's a really roundabout way of doing this. Now look, I'm not no fucking mathematician, commander, lead general, 5,000 IQ, whatever, but it's 3 of us. It's 1 of him. Y'all see what I'm saying? Why don't we just beat his ass and take him? Just take it back. Like, am I so wrong? If we're going to consider the wishes of those whose custody is questioned, let us not ignore Luna's adamant wish to remain with me. Such a wish is born in falsehood. You control her mind to make her say such things. It is the only explanation. Really, what a foolish accusation. I know it's true though. I was there when you did it. Radimus, you are an awful monster. I've always hated being your Pokemon. How long are you going to keep this up? Don't you even care about your Pokemon's feelings, Radimus? I'll second that question. You really don't seem affected by her words at all. A Pokemon like that, why should I care? Oh, he says such cruel things. Adrian, please protect me from him. I don't want to believe it, but maybe Radimus really did brainwash Luna. He is a callous and two-faced swine who has no moral compass. Better no compass at all than the one that points south. One of the best measures of a person's worth is how they treat those in their power. Your Gardevoir truly seems to resent you, Radimus. I cannot agree that she should be returned to you. Well, I'm sorry you feel that way, Adrian. The way you say that is not an apology at all. Perhaps it is better judged by those who make Gardevoir with Luna. You mean you're asking whose side we're taking? If you choose to view it that way. I don't know. You don't seem to care at all about Gardevoir, and you certainly didn't react when she was taken. You made jokes instead. On the other hand, Luna really seems to want to stay with you, but that could just be a trick. And honestly, I had enough of being lied to after Ace. I don't get it at all. And so what do you think? Should we side with L or with Radimus? Let me put my hand on my chin for a second. And let me get another Sour Patch Kid. Hold on. I think sugar make you think better. I'm into it right. This shit is good. I am relieved that I'm not the only one whom this charade is transparent. A charade? What are you talking about? Adrian, your main reason for siding with L is the testimony of my Gardevoir, correct? However, that's a foolish basis. After all, you've never met her. But she's right here. Is she really? L? So you knew all along, did you? What? Wait, it was a Ditto the whole time? Unlike the riddles in this ruins towers, light and truth do not always go hand in hand. As I'm sure our friend Adrian can attest to, things don't neatly fit into black and white categories. Sometimes light can even be more blinding than darkness. And I, for one, think it has been silly to be taken in by the dramatic confession of a false Pokemon. That's why I was uninterested. You are as obstinate as ever, Radimus. Do not speak to me of blindness. Wait, your eyes. You're not. I once was. Yet no sooner did I undertake a prayer to the Lord Arceus did he bless me with my vision. I have followed his name ever since. Now I would deign to power his fuck. Sometimes I fuck up, but I assume I'm gonna get through the sentence, so I press A, and then it's just too late. But fuck it. Can you feel it? The holy energy that charges this place? It emanates from the stone of Arceus. Ditto. Embrace the Lord's blessing. Take the energy into thyself. Yo? Yo? And then this nigga casting Havada Kedavra and shit. We will silence the heretics. Let judgment rain down upon thee. Yo? Yeah, that nigga Radimus, that nigga L look grizzled. Parson L with lights of battle. Arceus. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a lot higher level now. This is not nearly as scary as when we faced like the Baratic or Solaris. Alright, the game plan is pretty simple though. I mean, we always have the same game plan, do we not? We're gonna set up screens and we're gonna chill. Judgment is a special attack, right? Like I'm not sure. Left over. Let me double check because this is a very important turn. Oh my god, RC is base 120 across the board. Okay, Judgment is special. Bubble ice cream. Now I do not have my I don't have my I light clay on, but that shouldn't matter. Oh, that did nothing. Hey! Yo, this battle was not nearly as hard as it should have been. Granted, it's just a ditto. Hey! I'll be damned to get wiped by a ditto. Fuck I look like. Prankster Meow is the single best Pokemon in this entire. Thou defeatest me, thou defeatest the Lord! As but a false idol, it cannot hope to mimic the true power of the Lord. Is that all then? Wait, so if it was a ditto, then where is the real Gardevoir? Where indeed? It looks like my move, it's my move now. Gardevoir, teleport now. Yo. Ta-da! So that's the real Gardevoir. At your service. Miss me? Dearly. But we're not done yet. Gardevoir, hypnosis. Yes, master. Gone. It's a one-hit KO. Indeed. That about makes this case closed. Yo, he switched to a cop uniform. We'll take this one back down to the station, boys. He has some time to do. Wait, I don't get it. If you could have just had Gardevoir teleport at any time, why did you bother coming all the way down here? I hadn't said it before, simply because Luna asked me to. Yep, I could have escaped at any time. But oh, my darling master saved me. Don't I make a compelling damsel in distress? This Gardevoir is certainly more lively. Oh yeah, you were all I will protect you and stuff. You're a cutie. But I would never leave my master. He's perfect as is. Yeah, well, I'm relieved. As I asked in the first place, why should I be concerned when the opposing king places himself in check? El tried to strike at me by using Gardevoir, but it was his mistake in underestimating her. Please hold your applause for me until we get back in the comfort of home. On that note, I think it's about time we packed ourselves up out of here. Shall we all leave together then? Finally! But this only happened like one other time this entire game. Finally, we all walk together like normal fucking people. Yes, I'm glad that you asked. I would love to walk together with y'all. Absolutely. It should be just as quick as teleport out. Something about this place makes teleport so muddy. I don't think I can get us all the way, but I can at least take us out of this old cave. Better than hiking, perhaps. Let us be off. I guess it would be impossible to capture a psychic type Pokemon, huh? When I could just teleport. Ah, it's good to have to be above ground again. Well, I felt like I was down there for ages. Well, he said he was on down there for a few hours, right? Fresh air, come to me. Say, does anybody notice anything strange? The Grand Gate, it opened. What? It's been sealed for years. Why would it suddenly open now? I'm gonna check it out. Indeed, this is most curious. What? What's this? So the stairway kind of got a little roughed up by Team Meteor. No, I mean, where? I don't, are you quite alright? I'm confused. Where are we? Reborn City? This is the North of City Award. Have you been here before? This isn't the city. This isn't Reborn. I thought this was... Where's the center? Where are the cabins and the port and the lake? It's brown? You must be new here. I'm not. I lived in Reborn my whole life. But not... This isn't the Reborn City that I know. This place is disgusting. Nothing like the quiet city I grew up in. I think someone's gone a little Looney Tone. On the contrary, I have a somewhat different theory. Adrian, the last time you saw this city, the lake was more properly colored, is that right? Yes, it was perfect, brilliant blue. That's why we named it Azarine. Tell me what else you remember. Let's see. It was very lush. There were trees all over the place. This waterfall, the Celestine Cascade, poured down into the river that ran through the city. At the corner of the lake, there's a beautiful little port and my gym. What about my gym? I've got to get there. I believe it would be best to leave Zim alone right now. Z said that their gym was at the port. Wait, Z's the gym leader? Ha ha ha, you finally figured it out. Of course, I knew all along. There was a stand-in for a time, but, well, it seems Zeal, hey, all these X's really fucking me up. Hold on. Zeal be taking their position back now. Then Z, yo, this is crazy. Oh, let me take a swig. Then Z must mean the Coral War gym. Indeed, let's go. Shall we head there together? Like normal fucking people. Yes, I would love to go with y'all. Absolutely. So this whole place belonged to Adrian, huh? Now escaping bets on if Z goes off the deep end. This is going to be difficult. This is a joke, right? No, too elaborate to be a joke. I must be dreaming. Were this but a dream, it would be all the easier. Alas, it is not. I feel sick. Still your nerves for a moment and answer me this. This building has been this way for a long time, yet you were in shock. How is this? When I left this morning, it was perfectly fine. None of this. This whole city. It's wrong, as I thought. Then allow me to tell you what I know about this gym. When the city was repopulated after the blackouts and earthquakes, several buildings were designated to remain untouched. In general, these were historical significant faculties that their legacy might be preserved. This gym was one such building. Blackouts? Earthquakes? This is all unheard of to you, yes? I'm really confused. Understandable. Then allow me to clarify another thing. A moment ago, you said this morning that this gym was normal to you. Earlier, you said you arrived at the ruin around an hour before us. Do I recall correctly? Yes, but I'm afraid I hardly follow. To put it simply, based on your description of the city and your memory of what's happened, I believe there is only one conclusion that can be reached. You've been frozen in time. I've what? When you fell into the ruin, as you said, how did you get there? I was checking something out in the mechanical hall behind the grand gates. Someone reported they had seen some kind of light shining through the floor, so I dismantled part of it and crawled down. But when I lost my footing, I fell underground. Following a natural tunnel, I eventually came to that place. When you say you were in the grand gates, does that mean you accessed them as normal from the grand stairway? Yes, why? Then that confirms it. The gates have been inoperable for years. More than a decade ago, they suddenly ceased function. I don't remember anything like that. Of course not, you were inside that ruin the entire time. If we are to believe what Elle told us about that being the site of Arceus' birth, there is no telling what kind of energy afflicts that place. It is possible the energy of the meteor concealed inside the ruin warped the flow of time, and the gates function with it. Then shouldn't you all have been stuck with me? A valid concern, however, we had something you did not. The keys, the ruby ring, and the amethyst pendant. Perhaps their presence and the energy they bear connected to the ruin was enough to unlock you from the spell of frozen time. I was underground for who knows how long, and I had no idea. To me, it just seemed like an hour. That's a bad feeling. What are you going to do now? Well, I can't just leave this place like this. You're going to try and fix your gym? You've got your work cut out for you. No, not the gym. I mean the whole city. You intend to fix the whole city. I intend to do what I can. This is wrong. This is not Reborn. If someone like me can do something, anything to bring it just a bit closer to the way it should be, then that's worth doing. Is there someone in charge that I can speak to? Well, AIM is usually around the Grand Hall at the city center. I can't imagine that's moved far. You have my thanks for getting me out of there too, if that is indeed what happened. Good luck fixing the whole city. But maybe you want to stop time again to do that. Haha, maybe so. Wouldn't that be nice? I'll see you around, perhaps in a slightly brighter future. Well, that turned out to be an ordeal. Yup, and this makes a nice juicy news story too. Before that, Gardevoir, I'll be needing you. These two have gym battles to do after all. Oh, well, if that's how it is. We'll be back at the castle. Indeed, I will see you shortly. Hey, Gusto, do you want to walk with me back to the castle? Yes! 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 Yes, I fucking do. Let's go. Alrighty, let's all go together like normal people. Oh my god. Yo. It's not, yo, we going to the same destination, but we all gonna walk together and you come after us, right? It's like, no. Let me have another Sour Patch Kid on. This shit's amazing. Gardevoir, you're back. My bad, I was still chewing. But of course, my dear. Oh, I've missed you. You know, it's a good thing we didn't bring Luna to L, because there's no saying what that nigga would have did. Now, but don't you go off disappearing like that again, please. Pish posh. What's a girl without a little excitement in her life, hmm? Besides, I had my Gallade and shining armor come all the way down to rescue me. There was hardly much rescuing involved, but indeed, the perceived crisis has been averted. Oh, Master, you were so wonderful. I am pleased to be in service to you. Now, let's not get ahead of ourselves. I am a humble Gallade. I am but a humble Gallade. Speaking of which, why do you keep changing to all these silly hats? You wound me. There's nothing silly about them. But to answer your question, why not? Yo, he got that shit on! My man got the Murkrow top hat on right now. I simply choose the right hat for the right job. Isn't that sensible? I'm afraid the peasantry, yo, knows nothing of my master's divine taste and fashion. Hey, she better not be talking to me like that. You talking to me? I find them most amusing, don't you think so? Yes, well, speaking of transitions, I have somebody to introduce you all. If you would be so kind as to step aside, Gusto. Please enter. That's everybody. I would like you to meet this estate's newest butler, Elias. I am pleased to serve. Do let me know if anything I may do to make your stay with us more comfortable. Why? Oh dear Luna, you look as if you've seen a ghost. It's not a ghost she's seen, it's her father. I'm confused by your words. Master is my father and none other. Indeed, it is a strange thing to accuse our attendant of. Elias, do tell. Is this girl your daughter? She is not. As she claims me to be her parent, I believe that this issue can be laid to rest. I wish to leave. I beg your pardon? Luna, darling, come back. Oh dear. Have I offended? Through no fault of your own, surely. Pay it no mind. I understand that you have procured a certain rare object. Will you please give it to me? Yes, my lord. I believe this is the object to which you refer. Elias handed over the amethyst pendant. Hey, yo, give me that? That will be all. Dismissed. Understood, my lord. That's Anna's pendant. Elle took it before. Yes, you did say something about that effect. I then meant to ask you, Cousteau, exactly how did you come by this object? Of course, I should know better than to ask such questions to a player character with no dialogue. Yo, he breaking the fourth wall? So perhaps your friend will tell me. Wait, what did you just say? Will you tell me where this came from? Yo, we're not finna just ignore that. We are not finna just walk past it. It belongs to a friend of ours and she's wanting that back, you know? Such a precious thing to lose. Believe me, none could understand better than I. But in understanding, it is all my greatest sympathy that I will refuse to return it to you. For just this once, I will implore you to acquiesce to me on faith alone. I will keep this object and you will not find your trust abused. Now, on to lighter matters. Yeah, we just gonna walk past that? Like, we just gonna say, yeah, alright, that's it. Okay, I mean, hey, I am just a player character with no dialogue. So. I believe we have a gym battle underway, do we not? Custo, you will find the doors to the challenge hall open. Best of luck to you. I'm beginning to doubt if siding with him was really the right thing to do. He acts so strange and just ran off with Anna's amethyst pendant like. And the fact that Elias had it, doesn't that mean that he was... this is weird. Damn, maybe my mans really can brainwash shit. We are here live at the Van Hanen Castle Gym with the challenger Custo endeavoring to earn their 8th official Reborn League badge. Will she fly or will she fall? We'll soon find out, but the gym battle alone is not the only trial that yet awaits our eager hero. Master, would you do the honors? Naturally, allow me to explain. As you may have heard, Master is a world-renowned master of chess. Was I not going to do the honor? Sorry, Master, the floor is yours. And speaking of the floor, you will notice that it is arranged like a chessboard. Now, of course, it would be too unfair for me to ask you to face off against me in such a game. Fear not, I will not be so unscrupulous. Here, instead, is your task. Obeying the normal rules of each chess piece, arrange your pieces in such a way that I am placed in checkmate. There are also new restrictions on each of us. I may not move my pieces. However, you may not capture them. All pieces are considered to attack their normal territory. In other words, you have an infinite number of turns to find a solution of checkmate with my pieces locked into their present positions. When you think you have found a solution, please access the door below me to check. Finally, if you have any questions regarding the normal rules of pieces or play, my butler will address them in the room on the left. Please, best of luck to you. Lock. Okay. Chess arena piece assignment analyzer. Dose will be a pawn. Healer will be a pawn. Fate will be a bishop. Mono water will be a bishop. The one will be king. Her will be queen. No idea what that means. If you have any questions, I will be happy to address them to my fullest. I know all about chess. Special rules. This chess puzzle varies in several key ways from a normal chess game. Most notably, Lord Radimus will not be making any moves. As such, you have an infinite time to arrange your pieces. In return, however, Radimus's pieces will not be captured. Okay. I really want him to explain this field effect. Object of the game, pieces, checkmate. About Elias. About me? There is little to say of a lowly butler. I serve my lord with my whole being, for it is Master Radimus who has given my life meaning. Behold my eyes. They are grayed with defect. For much of my life I have been a blind man. But then I undertake a plea to Lord Radimus. In greatness he did restore to me my sight. That is all there is to say about someone like me. The king is the centerpiece of the game. The king is the weak piece for 2 reasons. Okay, this is telling me about chess, but like I want to know about the field effect. How do I learn about the field effect? Because I am deathly afraid of it. Surely this would be a synthetic field, there is no doubt in my mind. Well, hold on though. I want to backtrack ever so slightly, right? Because I believe this is the field effect note that I need. But, when I traced this line before, I do believe it is impossible for me to reach, but I should at least try. I do believe it is impossible. Oh shit, maybe I just fucking suck, dude. Alright, yeah, I do not want to fight without knowing how this field effect works at all. It's saying that my Pokemon are chess pieces. Yeah, I don't got time. I don't got time for that at all. Okay. Pokemon are assigned as species. Your pawn is your Pokemon that is sent out first in battle. Overrides all other roles except Queen. The Pokemon with the highest defensive stat is going to be your Rook. The Pokemon with the highest attack or special attack would be your Bishop. King holds King's Rock or has the lowest HP. Well, hold on a sec. Does Blaziken have the lowest HP? So by that definition, Healer should be one. So Queen is last in party. Pawn is first in party. Highest defense. Highest attack or special attack. Yeah, your attack is way fucking high. So you should be. Hold on. Let's figure this out. Highest attack or special attack. So Blaziken definitely has the highest attack. Well. Oh, Faye is a bishop. Fucking stupid. And Queen, final slide party, overrides all rolls. There are those HP. Pawns hold a focus sash effect. Knight deals 3 times damage to queens. So who was my knight again? I don't have a knight. It just said pawn 2 times. Knight height, stat, and speed. So my fastest Pokemon are Dose and Herb, but that's been changed because they're first class. So Meow would be my knight. Okay. So pawns have a focus sash effect. That's like really OP. Knights do 3 times damage to queens and deals extra damage when using a move in a double battle that targets both opponents. 100% sure that will not come into effect in this gym battle. Being sarcastic. Kings have +1 priority to all attacks. That's pretty dope. So, alright, certain moves are chest attacks. Ancient Power, Psychic, Secret Power, Shattered Psychic. Chest attacks plus rock. Oh, okay, I see what you mean. Trick Room lasts 8 turns. Destroyed by these moves. Bulldoze, Earthquake. That's all I need to know. I didn't have to read shit else on this entire thing. I didn't have to read a single other word. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna lead with her. So her has a focus sash. And we're gonna break the field and not have to worry about none of this shit. Thank you so much. Thank you. Alright, I gotta put this nigga in checkmate. There you go. I'll talk to you. Are you quite through? Shall we check the board? Very well. It seems you're not quite there yet. Keep in mind how pieces attack the nearby space. Huh? Is this a king or is this a queen? I can't tell. Oh, that's why I can't fucking tell. They look just the same. Okay. Am I tripping? No, that's an impossible position for each. Looks like you've made an illegal move. Yeah. Okay, that is checked. However, there is one more trial for this room. In a normal chess game, one need only corner the king for the game to be over. Alas, this is not a normal chess game. Our king will fight back. Yo! I'll leave you that one. I'll be waiting at the end. See you soon, Gustav. True. Observe how the sole warrior on the board, her lady, may pose a fine fight yet. Yeah, we're breaking the field, but all. Oh, she only got one Pokemon. And we can't break the field. What do you know? So... Huh? Oh. I am fucking these Sour Patch Kids up. Not gonna lie. I was in the grocery store today. These shits like $1. I said, why not? The queen is your strongest piece. Never forget. Hey, Gustav. They let me up here for this one. Figured I'd get bored waiting out there. Anyway, I'm not great at chess, but I bet you can figure this one out, right? Alright, I'll take it this is a knight. And this is a bishop. So how will this move? Well, let's take up this file. Alright, this should be it. Hey, done already? Okay, well. Oh, I see you're putting the Black King in check, but if you put your rook there, can't they just take it? Okay, well, I think that's it. Great job, Gustav. And that's my cue to move forward too. See you soon. We're but mere pawns, yet you may find our defensive line more sturdy than you expect. Psychic Sage would like to battle. Just think about this fucking field effect. Hold on. That's 2 earthquakes. Why this shit not broke? Did I read it wrong? I'll just have to read it again. Fake getting an attack boost just for switching in is amazing. Wow, Calm Mind. Never. We got Gen 1 Calm Mind in this bitch. I mean, Amnesia. The Pokemon out at the start are always pawns, remember that. Your next opponent awaits. I thought they said that was the last 4. I'm just being lied to. But let me read this field effect again. Trick Room lasts 8 turns. That's just so crazy. Fake Out has increased power. Sucker Punch has increased power. Destroyed by these moves. Stomping Tantrum, Tectonic Rage. Huh? Wait, so what was it saying about Earth Power? I mean... Huh? Well, can Digley learn Stomping Tantrum? Okay. By TM, not level up. It's only like, what is this, 10? There's only 10 Pokemon that learn Stomping Tantrum by level up. And one of them is Donphan, which we do have. What level does it learn Stomping Tantrum? Hold on 1 second. Alright, y'all, we back. We getting back into it. Ooh. How do you do, Challenger? I will be your attendant for this matchup. Please inform me if there is any way in which I may be of service. It is with some remorse that I admit I am buried by divulging the solution to this puzzle. But I will offer what clues I may. For instance, here, infinite potential will be your guiding force. Please begin. Alright, first I gotta find where the king even is. Okay. Only have 1 night. Wait, what? I can't move. I see. See what I have to do. I just need to see how I gotta do it. Kind of sad that I only have 1 night. Infinite potential, huh? Ah, that's what she meant by that. That is what she meant by that. Because I only see one way to solve this. Yo, my dick is so big, man. Oh, my dick is large! Now if the pawn is there. This should be. Do you wish for me to examine the board? Of course. Oh, how very clever of you to use the knight to slip through the dark side's defenses. Yeah, with a knight as it is, could it not be a queen? Oh, okay. Oh, I see what she means. I see what she means. I'm slightly stumped, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, I think I know. I think I know what to do. It's just a guess. An educated one, but a guess. Alright, let's try this. Oh, lovely. It seems that you've done it. Do you now understand to what I was referring to when I mentioned infinite potential? When one could look past what is presented to them, one finds a new world abounding with possibility. Indeed, it is our resilience only what we can see that makes us truly blind. This is just one of the many reasons that I prefer to linger in the eternity of darkness. It is a nirvana. Nonetheless, I trust I will meet you in the darkness soon. For now, Master awaits. Goodbye. Tempt the way open if your might rivals a king. But beware, the king always thinks one step ahead. But that's really... I bet this king ain't see this coming. Hey! That's that focus sash effect they was talking about. Metagross. I didn't see that coming. Is this Metagross the king so it has priority on all its moves? Yup. How did I fucking know? I don't know. It's cause I read. You monkeys don't read! You fucking niggers don't read! But I do. But I do. You don't read, but I do. Kings take priority. Get it? Get it? Get it? Kings take priority before everything else, or the game would already be over. The king will be the frailest Pokemon on the team, or the one holding the king's rod. Queens and pawns will be decided first, though. A ruler is nothing without his people. But proceed. The zenith is not far enough. Yeah, I ain't gonna need to know none of that shit when I destroyed this field. So we got my mans right here trained up a little bit, anti-rain. All he needs to do is live long enough to click this move right here, and his job is done. His job is done. So, I'm not sure how hard this gym battle is gonna be. I'm kind of 50-50 with it. Honestly. I mean, shit, after I destroy the field effect, it's gonna be just a normal double battles. We'll see what happens. And everybody else's items. I mean, Anti-Rain doesn't need an item. He has one job on the team. And only one. Boy, I thought this shit was over. And so our challenger has made it this far. But can she surmount the final trial? We'll find out now. Damn, bro. I thought it was over. Alright. Alright, where is the enemy king? The enemy king is here. I mean, these bishops are gonna be really important. Boy, honestly, it's gonna be easy as fuck. Do I have another bishop? I will. Doesn't even need to be a bishop. Okay, it does need to be a bishop, my mistake. It's really just by nature how you have to move these pieces. Is that it? No, it's not. No, this isn't anywhere near overall. Oh, yes. Oh. How do I prevent this? I don't think I can move now. That's not. Oh, that's it. Alright, let's see if that's it. Well, has our hero finished the final trial so soon? Oh? Well, it looks like you've made an illegal move. Your king is wide open to the enemy attack. In other words, you've moved into check. That's one you'll have to fix. What do you mean? Oh, it looks like you tried, I guess. What a crazy thing to say to me. But you didn't really think this through, did you? Are you sure there's no way that king can get out of check? And why is she talking to me like that? Oh. Damn. You know what? Let's reset this board. I can't move this. How do I get a piece over here, bro? Like, how would I prevent that? Oh, I know how to prevent that. This nigga is gonna have to go on a fucking march. This guy's gonna have to go on a march. It's like, now this pawn is in the way. Okay. I'm figuring it out, though. I'm figuring it out. Okay. Well, what a pity. It seems you've solved it. Anyway, I'll be seeing you soon, but... I mean, my master is the most intelligent, handsome, cunning, elegant, and charming man in the world. Get his dick out your mouth! God damn, all them fucking adjectives! Do you really think you can beat him? Stay tuned to find out. For each piece besides the king, queen, and pawns, they become a rook, knight, or bishop based on their highest stat. I like how they educating you in case you didn't bother to pick up the field note. Take a swig. He wishes. This person has a full set of 6. Do I just set up here? I have to hope and pray this thing does not have charm. But we will see. Probably just gonna spam Destiny Fly down. Yeah, let's hope this thing doesn't have charm. I don't know how set up I need to be to one-shot this thing. Probably +4 if I had to guess. Honestly, I don't think it need to be more than +4 to one this everything gonna die anyway. I do have to watch out for whatever their king is, because they're gonna take priority. That thing didn't die. The fuck is that? Okay, this is the king. Why do you have all these unknown? You wasting everybody's damn time. This is the 8th gem. One man falls to army after army, so all is left to dust. Dust be with you, guide the way. Okay. I do believe Gardevoir said that was the final challenge. So let's heal up and let's be Radamis's ass, alright. Alright. Well, I didn't even have to run all the way back. Well met, Custo. Voila. I believe there is no further cause for ado. Are you ready? Absolutely. Go ahead, Custo, beat his butt. Aha, as if anyone could beat my master. Get his dick out your mouth. Now, there's no need for such attitude, Gardevoir. Please pay no mind to Gardevoir's capriciousness. She can hardly help it. Moreover, I wish the both of you good luck. The battle shall be a 6-on-6 double battle. Either trainer will be allowed to make substitutions. The battle ends when all of either trainer's Pokemon have been knocked out. The tactics and art of Pokemon can be said to be not unlike those of a game of chess. Though, what fucking word is that? Archaic? Archaic? Though archaic, mechanics and strategies are seldom considered by the average trainer, one must rise above such mediocrity in order to succeed. However, unlike chess, there are certain aspects that can be betrayed. Indeed, I believe it's high time for Black to move first. Begin. I don't want Black to move first. Black to the back of the fucking bus, if you ask me. Anyway. Yo, Radimus kind of got that shit on. Grandmaster Radimus would like to battle. Alright, so. Shrouded itself in magic coat. You fucking lying. Does magic coat prevent? Alright. By the way, I meant to start with hold on. I know y'all may view it as kind of a small thing, but hold on a second. I wanted to start with Meows, my lead. I didn't even know that got switched. Hold on. Does Magic Coat prevent Fake Out? I don't know. I honestly have no idea. I want to say no, but we're gonna find out. I'll be tantrum, doesn't really matter who I hit. Fake out. Hey! Okay, Magic Code does not prevent fake out. Nope. Ah, goodbye to that fuck ass field. Ah, thank you. That was your only job. You've done great. I keep knocking my freaking mic down. Hope that sound isn't too loud whenever I hit my mic or whatever. Alright, so Trick Room is up. So the Trick Room isn't gonna last 8 turns because the field effect is down. I'm just gonna attack him. Yeah, well, I'm just gonna stall out a Trick Room turn with Blaze. I'm just gonna block. See if I get a double protect. Hey. Alright, does that conclude the Trick Room or would there be one more turn? I don't know. I probably should have checked. Alright. Okay, no, the Trick Room is still up. Damn, that did hell again. Alright, Trick Room is down. We're always gonna outspeed because they're IV'd for Trick Room most likely. That did fucking 0. Why did they do so little to that unit? Alright. Okay. Wait, Sludge Wave's gonna hit my party. Let me think about it. No, maybe I should have used Mono Water Turn to revive somebody. So, alright, that's probably good. Oh, it's my yeah, this Pokemon sucks. That's attempt 1. Let me think about this. I mean, the best way to avoid Trick Room is to have a Trick Room up yourself, but I want to see if I can win without the... Honestly, now that I'm really looking at my team, this team really isn't geared to fight Radimus. Let me put my hand on my chin real quick. So, we established a few episodes ago that Oranguru is the only Pokemon that learns Trick Room by level up. So, it would be the only Pokemon that I could use that would really be relevant in this gym. Also, do I have any Dark type? I didn't know Dark types are so fucking rare, bro. I have none. Got this thing. It wouldn't be bad. Have this monster right here. This thing can sweep through the gym. Oh. Let me look at this thing's move set. So the ball's level 59. 7 moveset. Learns Quiver Dance at level 1. I'm not gonna lie. I think I want. Cause how would this go? I would need. Breaking the field on the first turn is not mandatory. It's not something that I have to do, right? It's not something that I have to do. But one thing that I do have to do is prevent Trick Room. So first turn, I'm either gonna have to Bug Buzz or set up a Volcarona. I'm gonna have to fake out with Masquerada. Fuck, Meowstick. Because they cannot set up Trick Room. If they do, the shit is over. Or I could just teach every single Pokemon on my team Protect. So I could just say fuck Trick Room, which is also a pretty viable strategy. I think I want to replace Seismitoad now that I see how much damage it did. And if I'm replacing Seismitoad, I'm probably going to have to replace Jolteon too, because there's no way for it to do its thing without harming its teammate. Alright, y'all, I'm finna pause the video for a minute. And I'm finna cook up something crazy, alright? I'm finna cook up something crazy for this gym, because I ain't finna be here for 30 attempts, alright? We failed attempt 1. We passing on attempt 2. I don't give a fuck. Yo. We are back a very long time later. You know, sometimes I think to myself, maybe I should show y'all everything that goes on behind the scenes, but a part of me knows that y'all really would not want to see that shit, bro. I have been grinding out a new team for maybe about an hour, but yo. This is gonna be the squad to help me take down the gym. So first, let me introduce y'all to the squad. So we got Sacred right here. We all know how I got Sacred. It's been a long time in the making, all right? When we saved all of the policemen way back in the Jasper Ward arc, we saved them in the forest. We were rewarded with a Growlithe. There was a policeman that asked us to breed the Growlithe and give the egg to his friend. We did that. And in return, he gave us Sacred right here. All right. So as you can see, I am EV'd up. I'm not fucking around. I am not joking. Max attack walking into the Psychic Gym. Nothing's living. All right. So we got Sacred right here. We got Sharpedo. I was about to say, yo, Pedo a cool nickname, but nah, not in 2026. It's not. So the game plan is gonna be pretty simple. He is EV trained too. So the old members of my team, like Blaziken, are not EV trained, but the new members of my team are EV trained. All right. So the goal is gonna be rather simple. All right. We know that the first 2 Pokemon are going to be a Malamar and a Reuniclus. So we're gonna taunt the Reuniclus with Sharpedo, so it cannot set up a Trick Room, because Trick Room is really the only relevant thing that I really care about in this battle. We're gonna click Quiver Dance 1 time on Sacred, and it's gonna kill the entire gym by itself. All right, so that is my game plan. Somewhere along the battle, I don't really think it's too important to like do it like literally turn 1, but somewhere along in this battle, I do want to get anti-rain in there to get rid of the terrain. Now that I think about it, I'm gonna give Sharpedo this. I'm gonna give Sharpedo an eject pack. All right. Eject. I know I have one. Yeah, an eject button. All right. So Sharpedo's gonna be faster than both Reuniclus and Malamar. No difficulty at all. It's gonna taunt and hopefully it gets hit and TP'd out. You know, now that I think about it, it's probably gonna get hit with a superpower and die, but honestly, that doesn't bother me very much. So, yeah, not gonna lie, bro. Hey, I just grinded for a fucking hour, bro. EV training in this game is significantly, and when I say significantly faster than a base Pokemon game, I mean like by hours, like 30 times significantly faster. But it still kind of takes a minute. It's still annoying. But all right, Radimus attempt 2. Let's see what happens. The goal is just to get rid of the field effect and just win with brute strength and type advantage. So let's do it. I do not hear my game sound. Oh, and I know exactly why. My bad, y'all. My bad, y'all. Let me flick that back on. And there we go, the sweet tunes. All right, let's get it. Radimus attempt 2. Grandmaster Radimus would like to battle. Grandmaster Radimus, Centaur Uniclus, and Malamar. Let me take a swig. Alright, so I did actually have to look up what Magic Code does. It only protects it from status. So I do not believe that Taunt counts as status, so we're gonna see. Ah, okay. Okay, so it is protected from Magic Code. Okay. Good to know. So it's probably gonna set up the Trick Room right now if I had to guess. Okay. It does set up the Trick Room. Alright. I did not know that, so now we can try that again. Honestly, does Sacred one-shot Reuniclus? I want to try that out. I want to see if Sacred can one-shot Reuniclus. Because, I mean, if it just dies, I mean, it's no problem at all. Even without boosting up, I think Sacred should still be faster than all his Pokemon because they're all IV'd for Trick Room. They're all slow on purpose. So yeah, let's see if Sacred can just one-shot this thing. I mean, it's a fucking Volcarona, and it's holding a silver powder, so that should power up the Bug a little bit. See what happens. And Stomping Tantrum to break the field. Woo! That's right where we want it, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, it only lived because it's a pawn. Well. Alright, do not flinch, anti-rain, do not flinch, do not flinch. Easy. Easy. Fucking easy. Delayed. Do not know what delayed does. Let me think about this turn. I'm gonna kill Malamar. If I'm struggling in this battle, I can always just bring back Sacred. Doesn't really matter. But I mean, starting off with 2 kills, I mean that's not too bad. Oh, you know what? I could have used anti-range turn to heal. You know, I don't know why I didn't think of it. It's whatever. Okay. You. Not gonna lie, anti-rain is pretty useless on the field right now. It's pretty much only here to break the field. That's like, I didn't even bother EV training this thing. I mean, it wouldn't have hurt, but I did not feel like it. You have Trick Room too. That doesn't bother me that much, to be honest with you. Ultra Potion. Alright, so I got up both screens. Alright, so this is only a 4-turn Trick Room. Yeah, Trick Room only has 3 turns left. Did I already set up the screen? I'm not sure. Oh. Set up their foot. Oh, I don't think. Stomping Tantrum is not going to do anything. I feel like there's something much more useful I can do with this turn. I might as well just revive Sacred now. I mean, I have no reason not to. We're gonna get Sacred up. We have double screens. Our light clay got knocked off, but it is what it is. The biggest threat right now is definitely that Slow King. Because I really have nothing on my team that can deal with it in like one hit. So we're gonna protect on you because 100% Glaze sees a kill on you, and we're just gonna hit you with Drool. Ooh. I was not predicting that at all. Very interesting. Very interesting. Wow. 2 turns. This is the last turn of Trick Room. Let's just get a hit off. Gossip Gardevoir. Yeah, let's just get a hit off before we die. Gardevoir is pretty low physical defense. Okay. Trick Room is over. Man, that Trick Room devastated a lot of my team. So I'm actually going to attack you. Honestly, be lit. Wonderful. That really sucks for me. That really sucks. Okay, that thing can get hit by anything and die, so I can just ignore it this turn and double attack whatever it is up here. Man, this. So I know that this thing is not going to attack this turn. It's just gonna click Trick Room. That thing should die at -2. Sheesh, Volcarona's fucking powerful. Alright. Look faded. Big Rose. How many Pokemon does he have left? I do not know. So we're gonna protect on you because they definitely see a kill on you. And we're just gonna you up. Ooh, no. Fall and the crit. Damn. Alright, let's Radimus attempt 2. Try this. Getting rid of the terrain is not. It's probably not as important as I've been thinking, honestly. Like, important, yes, but not as important. I've been hyping it up to be. What's more important than this terrain getting up is dealing with Trick Room. What the fuck? You have Trick Room too? Didn't know that. This is an 8-turn Trick Room, aka a fucking loss. What's wrong, buddy? Okay. I didn't know that thing can Trick Room too. So. Damn near every Pokemon on his fucking team has Trick Room, bro. And this field effect is so bullshit because I have to double attack the Reuniclus. I have to. I can't one-shot it because of the field effect. Oh, or should I? I'll try that next attempt. Assuming I fail. I don't have anything, so I got this. Flame body. Oh, he was. Let's hit him again. Clearly, he only threw out that Metagross to throw a bullet punch, right? Like, show of hands. Who think that thing is not throwing a bullet punch? The latest bullet it did. Okay. Oh, this is good. This is very good. Think about this. I'm positive that Metagross is slow because it's supposed to be in the field effect. So I'm actually gonna throw out Fate right now, and I'm gonna set up. Wish I had swords then. Withdrew. I should eat that the fuck up. I did 0. So Glade is a burden right now, so honestly I think I should keep it alive. And we should just attack, so you know what does more damage? I think double edge actually does more funny. Even with that. Withdrew, he knew it was a burden. Wow. That did hella damage. Alright, free room. So I'm sure Slow King is gonna Scald Blaziken, so I'm gonna protect. Oh well. I don't want to just throw Blaziken away, so I'm gonna swap out to a Dark type. Fake out. Yeah. Please kill. He's all. Alright, Glade. Glade's obviously gonna pick CC right now. Right now we're really just stalling out the trick room. Like we are in no rush to do anything right now. I can go hard back into Blaziken, because I think Blaziken lives anything right now. I'm not gonna lie. Let's see if I live. I was wrong. I was wrong. Okay. Trick room is over. Did nothing. Damn, that one-shotted through the light screen. We're still keeping Glade alive because it's a burden. Big grow, whoa. Okay, yeah, I shouldn't have let Blaziken die. That was really stupid. I think that's a win, though. I think this is a win. Oh. Well, I'm impressed. Yeah, this wasn't too bad. It sucks that we had to use 2 revives, because those are a rare commodity here in Reborn, but... I clicked Bug Buzz, that was a complete accident. But that did hella damage! That did hella damage! Hey, Sacred on the team to fucking stay. I don't know who I'm replacing, but I know Sacred's staying. And that's checkmate. Ah, the end is ever painting. But that is a battle worthy of its victory, as you are now worthy of the Millennium Badge. Still receive the Millennium Badge. That granted Pokemon up to level 65 will obey you without question. And for our winners, one more special prize, Trick Room. The thing I could have used to beat the gym. A move like that hardly needs explaining, right? Congrats, Costello. Agree, that was a lovely performance. You did admirably, Gardevoir. And of course, you as well, Costello. I look forward to engaging you myself. Ah, dear Luna. Will you be facing Costello here or in the valley? Oh, I should much prefer the latter, if it may be so. If you did not know, Costello, I too am a gym leader of Reborn. But the stones and shadows of the rabbit hole we call Iolia Valley make such an excellent black ground for a battle. Black ground, okay. After all, we're better than the Valley of the Shadow of Death to stage a challenge upon the most beautiful type, darkness. Speaking of which, was that planned? I would think not. No. At least it's certain. I was certainly nothing I did. Perhaps something has happened to our power. Let's quit this place for now. Ever feared and ever misunderstood, in darkness did I come, and thus in darkness so I shall leave. Well, just you and me now, Costello. Alone. In the dark. Do you feel the moment? I'm just kidding with you. See you on the flip side. Well, what kind of horror movie shit? Yo, somebody just turned the lights off. Let's all split up real quick. Man, anyway. That is our 8th gym badge. I will now be concluding this episode. This was a pretty good episode, except for the pause that I had to make in the video and the hour of grinding and then the continuation of the video. But anyway, except for that part, this is pretty fun. So like, subscribe, and I'll be back with more Reborn. If there's more games I want me to play for the channel, let me know. In other words, Costello out.